Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you already saw our helicopter flight. We are back to the lodge and we're going to show you around a little bit. Afterwards, we will have a tour behind the waterfalls. We're going to hike one of these massive, powerful waterfalls. Hopefully, it's going to be very beautiful.
Waku Lodge has 19 rooms and all of them have a terrace and a beautiful hammock in the front. This is how a room looks like. As you can see, there is a very nice big double bed, very luxurious for being in the jungle. Other than that, it's a bit basic. There are not so many amenities, but there is a nice bathroom. It's pretty clean. You have hot water most of the time. Also, electricity is 24 hours as well as air conditioning, and the Wi-Fi works reasonably well also. You have a normal toilet, which is again very nice in the jungle, a nice comfortable shower. They give you some water as well, and there is a small safe here also. So it's not super luxurious, but for being in the jungle, it's actually a very nice place to stay. I believe everyone who stays here is on a full board, so you will get 3 meals per day. Also, there are some animals around the restaurant, which makes your dining experience a bit more fun. It's a buffet. I went for the meatballs with rice and potatoes, and for drinks we went both for the sugarcane drink.
As you know, there are plenty of animals around the lodge, and now one of them stole something from the buffet. The staff is trying to bribe it with a piece of fruit. And now we are on our way to the tour behind the waterfalls. And if you ever do this tour, please make sure to pack swimwear with you. Unfortunately, I didn't. And according to the guide, we're going to be completely soaked. We're going to get wet. And it's gonna be fun with the clothes on. Normally you have this tour after your arrival to Waku Lodge. You have your lunch and then you go to the waterfalls. But since we had a helicopter flight, our tour is slightly delayed, so we're going 2 hours later than normally. All the waterfalls look extremely powerful. I'm very curious how this is going to be, walking behind these powerful waterfalls. Before we reach the waterfalls, we have to pass through the jungle. And according to the guide, there is no dangerous animal here, so it should be safe. Only vicious creatures you will happen to see here are the mosquitoes, which eat Jordi alive, and I get 0 bites because my blood is...
We started our walk behind the waterfall. We are wearing socks, as apparently this is the best way to walk over the stones, not to slip. It's quite beautiful. You have a rainbow as well. It is a little bit cold. We also have a guide from Waku Lodge. He's coming with us because otherwise we wouldn't find our way anyway. And there's also one other person who is joining us on this excursion. It's quite fun to walk behind the waterfalls, a little bit cold as I told before, and you have to be careful not to slip. But the views are quite nice. It's kind of fun to do once. The water here is super red because of the minerals inside, which gives it a very nice color. The name of these waterfalls is Salto El Sapo and El Sapito. This part is quite easy. However, I can see at the end there is a part you have to cross through the waterfall that will be a little bit more difficult. Now we're always walking behind it, which is quite easy, but walking through is quite hard, I believe. We are now going to cross the waterfall. It's very difficult now to walk because of all the water falling. It's also very windy and it's a little bit more cold even. It's very cool though, you can see the red color of the waterfalls. So yeah, now we're going to pass through. We have to be very careful not to slip. As well, it's very hard to see with all the water falling. I managed to get through. It is a lot more difficult than it looks like. You cannot see anything. It's super slippery. And well, you cannot see it or not feel how powerful the waterfall actually is. The amount of water falling and the weight of the water falling on you is absolutely crazy. So it's not as easy as it looks like. Ako seemed to have liked it though. We are completely soaked now. We try to wait for the guide as we are not sure where to go because it's sometimes difficult to choose which stones to step on. Some of them are a little bit loose or they are more slippery than others. So yeah, we try to follow the guide behind since he usually chooses the good stones. He's been here probably 1,000 times. Interesting enough, he does not wear any socks. He goes barefoot, which seems even more tricky than what we are doing. We're almost at the end of the waterfalls now. We just have to pass a very small part through again, but it's not as bad as the previous part. When we are crossing the waterfalls, it's very important also not to open your mouth, as you cannot drink this water, you will get sick. It has a lot of minerals and people who drank it before actually were not able to continue the next days because of the minerals. Your stomach gets upset. Going to cross one more time a part of the waterfall. Here we have to climb under the rope and then go over the rocks and then just walk through. Very happy I'm on the other side. I couldn't see anything, but I managed to get through somehow. Now I passed through all of the waterfalls and already feel a little bit warmer here because of the sun. And Hako, she's already through as well, but she seemed to have taken another path. You have to love Hako's socks. I love the green color. So I'm going to probably take a seat, dry up a little bit. We have to go back the same way, so we will be going back through the waterfall on the way back. But at least I can warm up a little bit and sit a bit in the sun. We are super happy we made it through. It is very beautiful, and you have to look at the background as well, how beautiful the waterfalls are. It looks easy, but it's not as easy in practice, especially because you don't see anything. Meanwhile, we made it through the waterfall back and we are now on top of it. From here you also have a beautiful view of the top side of the waterfalls with the tepuis in the background. It also has a very nice lagoon here. Well, the views are stunning. Look at this, how beautiful.
We are done with the first waterfall. We are completely soaked and slightly cold. But now we are going to the second one, even though the sunset is near. Let's hope that we can make it before the dark. Look at this beauty. Unfortunately, we didn't go behind this one because we are super cold and the sun is gone, it's getting colder. After a really crazy day, it's nice to be back to the hotel. As you can see, the atmosphere is very romantic and very cozy. We're going to have our dinner and sleep because we have to wake up early tomorrow. We have a boat tour to the Angel Falls. It's going to be a few hours of boat, so we have to be well rested and then we have to hike. Thank you for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this video. There are more and really pretty videos coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.